Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays as we descend Descension 5. Oh, never mind. I was gonna try to stick my artifact fragment into the workshop and the workshop is full. I think we could probably go for another reactor rod. We've only got 20 force field to play with. I am tempted to go for the ancient manuscript because based on our Descenders, Dissensions, whatever you call them, we get more scavenger peoples at an elite fight. But I don't know if the ancient manuscript actually moves the needle for us as much as having more shield when we go up against the Behemoth here. I'm torn. All right. I'm trying the elite fight. I've had some bad run-ins with the elites as well. Well, these guys aren't that bad, though. There's 3 of them. All right, you bring some extra scroungers. You're pretty low health. Ooh, boy. We get 8 dudes. Do I not get more people? I think I need all of my people in this battle. I hope none of them die. All right, they're all in danger immediately. Give me divination, please. Shadow step is great because I need to get you and more units out of this zone. So let's move all of you up, and then we can try and protect you as much as we can. There's no guarantee it's actually gonna work, but let's try to shoot you. Lead shot, and then barrier, and then you're gonna take 12 damage. You're going to be alive with 1 health. If only there was a way to have gotten you armor. But you are still alive for now. Get wrecked. You're dead. 1 guy has died. Okay, so you're next on the chopping block. You're only doing 6 damage, which isn't that dangerous. I don't think there's a way to trigger sadism bonus right now. Although, does this count as a debuff? When targeting enemies already... Let's find out. This is a good time to experiment. So you've got 8 tar. It does work! Tar works as a thing! As a debuff. Amazing! So now we get more flow. Dude, this is so good. I'm so excited. All right, keep hitting him. He's gonna be staggered. And in fact, I think we stagger you since you're doing... Wait a minute. Why did that say it was gonna do so much more stagger than it did? I've been lied to. Fire on this guy. He didn't get staggered. I'm gonna buff you, and then you're gonna get the shield, unfortunately. So I'm hoping you attack. Nope. Oh, you spread them around. Okay, never mind. You guys have split your attacks, but this guy did get staggered, which is nice. And exsanguinate. How much rupture you got? 1. Oh, you got 5 though, which would allow us to do 10 damage to you. I don't think this fight is gonna last long enough for Blood Booster to get its full effect here, so maybe we don't want to use it right now. Oh, let's do our math here. So Catalyze, will take 1 flow away, and then we'll jump up to 5. Exsanguinate will take us down to 3, and then a flow barrier will get us down to 2. Lead shot will give us 1 back. I think that's the way we want to do it. Because there's no way we'd ever get down to 1 in order to use flow barrier. Because then we wouldn't be able to play Catalyze. So I think we lead with Catalyze, exsanguinate you, and then turn all of our attention on this dude. Yeah, just make sure that guy dies. And then, honestly, we don't really need the flow barrier now that I think about it. Because you're all staggered. and you're gonna die. All right. I'm shocked you lived, sir. That first opening salvo was a rough one, but a free dream fruit. Hell yeah. Stoke the embers, more tar, gun down. When you're in the guard zone, the odds of you being in the guard zone are pretty low. Ooh, 9 damage to all enemies, and if they're all up front, it's all of them, and apply 3 rupture would be really nice. Upgrades adds 4 damage and a rupture. 21 stagger, holy cow. I am tempted by Stoke the Embers because not only does it apply burn, but it also applies more tar, and as we just saw, tar allows our surgeon to do more rupture. But I think I like Bloody Harvest. And now here comes the puzzle. So we have 10 scavengers. Okay, so we must have gotten some bonus dudes for the elite fight, because it said we'd only have 8. I think if we could push all the way down to the Mythion right off the bat, but you're giving up a major growth with a rare item, a treasure anomaly with a rare item. So that's 7. You know what? I think we do these 3 and then take the random flyer on the Mythion growth. That's not great. Super Grub is good. I'll take the copper, and then it's a 17% chance. Yeah, but we got some more favor out of it. You could argue that I should have gone for the Mythion growth, like, straight away. I think we have to sacrifice that so this guy just doesn't straight up die, like, the instant he gets into that fight with the Behemoth here. And then I think we immediately upgrade the surgeon's. Oh, Exsanguinate Plus, I am very tempted by. Torn to shreds, 5 times 3, and only rupture 1 still though. I think we go Bloody Harvest just to build the rupture faster. And then we would still eventually like to upgrade the Exsanguinate, but I think I can push that off for a sec. All right, you have something to say. To the rescue! Apply 5 barrier for each flow, and then safety bubble. To the rescue is interesting. I kind of like that. Like, layer defense is interesting, but it's not a ton of barrier. Maybe if it would have been upgraded, it would have been better. New tech. But the thing that I like about having that card in hand at all times is I can move a person at will, essentially. Whenever you would add a card in combat, add that many +1 instead. Ooh, okay. We don't really have anything that does that. After playing a card with limited charges, return it to your hand if it has any charges remaining. Oh, so you can just keep playing it over and over again? That's kind of fun. But I don't think we have many cards, or many cards with charges. Like if I guess Divination. Accelerant. Jolting Infusion, which I don't really use that much. And then Quick Draw, which I also don't really use that much. And then what do you do? Whenever you add... Oh, wait. Condenser Cone. After you spend 2+ favor in a turn, draw 2. Is there a reroll button? I'll get that one, I suppose. Not a huge fan of that. Charisma. Oh, you're busy. Okay. Mind Collapse, Strength, or Intelligence. So let's send our person in here and assess the damage. I don't know if I've ever passed that int check. I need like stronger int to make that work. You can visit the... Well, let's save you for last because I might be able to find some money by exploring around. Draft a combat card or rapid processing, you gain favor. We did 4. Heck yeah. Go chance encounter here. We found the courier. That's a new one. Swift shift, initiative, retain, switch a unit zone. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. And then one last chance encounter here. Seek a champion. Ooh, I don't mind paying 3 to gain a perk here. I mean, it's gonna be a random perk, so I'm just gonna take the chemist because I still have a bunch of slots to utilize. What did you get? That looks good. I don't know what it is though. Ooh, I'm down with that. Begins battles in the guard zone. That's where we want the chemist to be all the time anyway. Off to the shop with you. I don't have enough money for the random unit perk. Why do I keep coming here? Actually, the Feeble 6 could be very helpful. So I'm down with that. And then prepare your defenses here. I don't really need all of this stuff. Tar. Actually, you know what? Hey, I'll take a Deathless Draught. That could save somebody's bacon. Especially our surgeon, who is very low health right now. Alright, we still have very low force field, though. Because we never went and got that other rod. So, be wary. Now, hit him with the accelerant immediately. Move you to the front. And because you're accelerated, we can immediately apply a bunch of rupture to you. Now, we don't really need the barriers, so I think it's okay to let these two go. We would like to remove the magnitude if we can, because starting on 3 is pretty rough. I think it jumps to 4 immediately, yeah. Alright. 16 damage, that will kill you. So we have to be careful. But we get a bunch of favor this turn. I don't think there's any way we're gonna end up landing on 1 with light the fuse here. So let's just do experimental incision twice. And then static beam. Light the fuse. You're still alive. If you hit her, she'll still live. Barely. You did. Oh my god. Oh, now you stagger him, you jerks. There's the crits, though. So we have to be very careful with you. We have 13 rupture on this guy, though. I kind of want to push you to next turn in case you actually attack us. Catalyze. To get us more energy to be able to shock blast and exsanguinate you. Break barrier generation by 50%. And reset its magnitude if we break one of his arms. How much damage do you do? 15 plus shock? So that's 16 damage. God, I don't know if we're going to be able to break your back. I guess we would if we did both of these on your dorsal fin. But would it be better to... You're almost halfway dead. So maybe we don't have to worry about magnitude? I feel like this could come back to haunt me. Determines the amount of aftershock created. Counts up after magnitude rising is used. Maybe we do want to break his leg then. So let's shoot his back, or let's shoot him in the face. And then break his leg. I can't use exsanguinate on a body part. That is my bad. 39 crit though is amazing. Let's cycle that for next turn in case he decides to attack us. Get ruptured. Alright, now you're recovering and you're doing 14 damage to someone. So we do need to move the surgeon out of this zone. Unless we can, like, feeble you enough to prevent you from being able to kill her. Oh, actually, perfect timing. So it doesn't matter if you hit her now. So let's go all offense here. Static beam. I think I would prefer... Yeah, tar bomb. Bloody harvest. Static beam. Just to crit you. And then stoke the embers to actually apply burn. And now I hope you hit the surgeon because they cannot die. You hit the wrong unit, you jerk. But you're very close to dying now. Very close to dying now. You're dead. Get wrecked. Ooh, when did the music get so loud? I apologize. I'm looking over at my sound levels. They're very high. Awesome. Restore everybody to max health. Dude, that went really well. I'm pretty pleased with that boss fight. Especially starting like relatively low on the surgeon there. But man, the tar rupture combo is really strong. It would be nice if we could find a unit that could do a lot of stagger. Expand the squad size. I think we want to go for more surgeons just to give them longevity and, you know, more attack damage would be good. New tech, always a welcome sight. Something around rupture would be sick. No. I do like Bloodied Altar is just a good one. I think that's the way we're gonna go here. I get some money for attempting to help with the collapsed mine. We can go back and rest at the tavern. I think I'm gonna do that, but instead of getting favor, we're gonna try to tell our tale. Didn't work, but we still got money anyway. And now we do have enough money to get that random... This guy, the random perk. Ooh, choose a unit combat card to upgrade. I immediately forget about the upgraded perk. Because Exsanguinate plus ×3. Imagine how much damage we would have done in the last fight with that. Clarity Potion. Another Glass Vapors is nice. But I might wait until right before the final boss to do that. Or was that the... Are we only on Descent 2? For some reason I thought in that last we were already on the second level, but I think we're on the second level now. Because we're fighting the Symbiont next. So let's go do that, I suppose. With Command Banner or upgrade a unit combat card by paying a bunch of favor. Is there a combat card we care enough to upgrade? These are all upgraded. What do you do? Initiative would be nice, actually. I might get rid of this one. Next attack also deals shock equal to health. Oh my god, wait a minute. Deals shock equal to health damage dealt? Jeebus. If you upgraded this shocking weapon too. Okay, I need to be using that way more. Good lord. I thought it was on hit, it like applied one shock. Pays to read, children. Let's get Command Banner. I don't think I'm gonna regret a Command Banner. And then roll right into the next fight here. Angry Squid. Oh, we fought the Kraken before. That's not so bad. I think we'll bring everybody. They all have a role to play. You starting out at the front is a good thing. I would like to immediately tar bomb you. Because it's going to allow us to generate more flow. And I'm actually going to hold on to Command Banner. I don't think we need to play it right off the bat. And now you're burning and you're taking 10 damage from the tar. Oh, and you know what? I bet the tar enhances rupture too. I never thought about that. But I bet the tar Makes Rupture hit harder as well. We would like to play Flow Barrier on the Beacon this turn. How much Rupture you got? 1. Let's go ahead. I'm trying to see if I could eke out something with lead shot here, but I don't think you can. Do I even care about exsanguinating you this turn? I don't think I do. So I'm gonna lead shot you. We're gonna barrier to get a little more protection. Jolting weapon. And then honestly, I don't really need Beacon of Thought either. Maybe I push it to next round on the off chance we draw our Shock Blast as well. We're gonna take 3 damage to our lantern. That's okay. I've seen worse. Get shocked. Right, you're doing a crazy amount of attacks this turn, which could be it could literally be anywhere. So there's not a whole lot we can do. Let's stack up a bunch of harvest here. Rupture, sorry, not harvest. We don't have any attack cards. Exsanguinate. You got staggered, thank God. Then barrier yourself just because we can. And this allows us to apply burn to you. Take out the float so that way we can hit you harder with our melee units, which are doing the majority of the damage. And we don't need to play the blood boosters, so I think we just hold on to all of our other cards. Get crit, get ruptured, get burned. He's buffing himself. I don't think I need to play another accelerant, even though that would be strong. Instead, I'm gonna get torn to shreds here. You just died. Get killed. Ooh, the rupture is great. I'm very happy with this team right now. Draft a lantern action. I'm just like not into the undermarket, man. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the undermarket, but special delivery is pretty good. I do like the core cycler as well, because then we can get rune back, and we don't really have any way of gaining more rune. I think I'll go core. Well, I feel like we need more attack cards, though. Like, in that last fight, I was like, where are my attack cards at? An 11 damage coming out from the lantern isn't so bad, especially if we were on, like, a single unit fight, maybe. Throw in the fragment. Do me a favor. Draft a unit. Who do we got? Give me somebody good. The electro cannon. I'm still not... I feel like the navigator is not as good as the wayfinder. They just don't have the same good cards. All she has for an attack card is High Tide, and I'm just not into it. You have interference, which is a 2-cost 9 damage card that can apply feeble, but only when you're at max flow bonus. Guided shot's pretty good. Shock bomb applying a lot of shock is nice. Fixation is pretty good. And critical aim is also pretty nice as well. What do you do, Mr. Electro Cannon? Increases shock detonation threshold by 5. So is that good? Do you want to detonate the shock at a higher level? I guess it does more damage. Reposition plus is not bad, because then we could get that on the first turn and move people around. Forked lightning hits each enemy affected by shock as well. Zap trap. Apply shock 1 if the enemy intends to attack. Shock 7. Cool. Discards all cards in your stash, then draw that many cards. And then the discarded cards cost 1 less. Interesting. And then add flow crystal each to your hand, your draw pile, and your stash. Huh. All right, I'm sold on this guy. He's weird enough that he's intrigued me. That's how it goes. You're either interesting enough to get my attention, or I ignore you. Should we go for mining optimization? Let's try it. Optimize the oversight or improve the strength of a unit for 1 battle. In 2 cycles? So 1, 2. Would that improve the strength of somebody for the final battle? I think. Unless it's this cycle and then that cycle. I guess it's either way it's a fight. So that's something. Let's hold on to you guys for a sec in the off chance something goes horribly wrong with this expedition. All right, let's go get this thing. We took a shot in the last battle. You can't be running. Oh, I hate the Broodmother. Oh, I hate the Broodmother. Yuck. Oh, how do we deal with this? I think we go U3 and hope you guys have enough attack to do. The problem is she keeps spitting out enemies and healing herself and stuff. It's annoying. So she's gonna summon something and then kill her or damage herself for a bit. I'm hoping if we stack up enough rupture on you, maybe that will help us out here. I don't think I can get enough stuff to experimental incision you, but I will push Insanguinate to next turn. Get enough rupture on you, and then we're up to 5 rupture already. So that's pretty good. I would have loved to have pushed you to the front. I guess I probably should have brought my electro guy instead of you guys. That's okay. We'll probably make it work. Alright, I don't like you two. You're gonna heal yourself. So that's the thing, is she damages herself and then brings out enemies that do annoying stuff. Apply burn. How much rupture you got on you? Just 4 though. You shot the wrong guys. I need to get you to the front. Alright, that's a lot of damage coming out. Is there like kind of all of the wrong abilities coming out? I'm gonna add Jolting Weapon. I think we need the boost here. Accelerant. Special Delivery? I wouldn't mind fishing, honestly. Because now you have a lot of tar. We can use the abilities of our surgeon to generate a ton more flow. You guys kind of split the damage between you, which isn't so bad. And you got staggered. Now we go for the kill. If we can kill you, these guys die. Give me a divination. A stoke the embers, please. You're doing 6 attack. That's annoying, but I think I can work around that. Although I don't have a lot of attack cards. Get wrecked. I don't even know how I did that much damage to you. Was it because I triggered the rupture on the staggered enemy? Maybe that's how that went down. Super grub? I didn't even think twice about that. I just went for it. Major growth, major growth. Okay, I think we go... Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer here. Actually, hold on. Hit this guy. Get this guy, and now you have a 1/4 chance to get 1 extra thing. It didn't work out, but we got some money. I think that's as good as it could have gone. I guess we could have sacrificed this guy to maybe get this one down here, but I don't mind a super grub. I actually really like a super grub. Give me a reactor point. Thank you. Can I put you in the machine, or no? I gotta wait till next turn. Okay. Super grub. Torn to shreds would do 1 extra damage. You would give me shocking weapon 2. Ah, so it only lasts for 1 turn, but if you upgrade it, it lasts for 2 turns. So you should only use this if you're in Well, if you put that on your ranged guy, actually, like your ranger, wouldn't he do 6 shock? Assuming there was no armor in the way. Maybe this is the guy you play it on. Because you're only doing 5, you'd be only doing 2, and you'd only be doing 2. That's interesting. What about you? What 12 damage? Zap trap 4 and 14. Jesus. Flow. How does flow reserve work? I want to see if I can upgrade you. What does the upgraded card look like? Is there no upgrade to be done for flow reserve? What about rummage? Costs 2 less until you play them. That's fun. He's got a lot of interesting cards. I think I gotta go with upgraded zap trap though. 14 shock for a single favor? That's pretty crazy. Oops, that's not how you do that. Zap trap. Thank you. I have to hold on to you for a second. And then before we end the episode, let's send the envoy out for an interesting encounter maybe. The fountain. Remove fatigue from your units. Honestly, what does fatigue do again? Receive less healing from certain actions. I think we would like to do that, and then it's unfortunate because I don't have anything that can heal you. And you're going to be fatigued immediately after. Okay, that was that was the wrong decision. I should have thought through that because I'm immediately going to send them back out to go fight again. All right, let's pause the episode there. We will come back and we'll probably get through the Molter Matriarch in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of As We Descend or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.